What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Africa is Next podcast. As you can see, we are the awesome threesome. We are down one man. I hope he comes in to crash a little bit later, but is what it is. We'll see what happens. But for now, I need to introduce two of my compadres. We have got the guy who actually owns the channel, who keeps letting me introduce, but it's fine. We got Mr. Extraordin. Yes. So on this channel, Mr. Extraordin, you can find the Africa is Next podcast, where we're doing all the anime stuff. That's what you're watching right now. All the geeky stuff, comic book stuff. That's Africa's Next podcast. If you're wanting movies, film, breakdowns of film, new Metro, all of that stuff. Keep an eye out. Probably tomorrow. As of time of recording, there's going to be a release for the new Metro films for the month of November. So keep an eye out for that. That is on the African Frame podcast. So that's where you find all your movies and everything. These guys know what they're talking about. If you love movie, if you love film, go check that stuff out. We recently did a list from Empire that all had us questioning who wrote this list. So yeah, that's a fun video. And then we've got Mr. Cortesi himself. That is right, Mr. Cortesi, the Fire Lord. Please go check him out on social media at Cortesi. Everything of his at Cortesi. If you want to go find some funny commentary on things that are going on, you want to check out maybe his Facebook page, all of that good stuff, please go check out the Fire Lord. And then we've got myself, Buckmeister Cool, and I've got two channels. We got Meister Geek Media and Meister Geek Media and Buckmeister Cool Reacts. Sorry, I've been drawing all day, so I am tired. But anywho. And what have I been drawing all day? Black Panther versus Kang. That is up on Webtoons right now. There'll be a link in the description down below that you can go check out for yourself. Issue 5 is now loading. And there's also stuff that you can find on Meister Geek Media for Comic-Con. We're also all going to Rage. So you're going to find stuff there on a vlog for Rage and all of that good stuff. So content. Yeah, don't be content without the content. That joke of the day. It's fine. We're gonna jump into what we have been doing for the last I don't know, I can't remember how long now, but we have been doing a tier list. That is right.
2 or 3 weeks now.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
in week 4, if not week
Oh, it's Goku.
Hi.
Goku. What is up?
Sound
Okay.
check. Can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, Captain. You are coming clear on the bridge. So
Everyone
last
can hear
minute
you.
introduction, we have got Mr. Tebelo Khala, who just managed to join us before we started, which is nice. And he is of the Nerdgasm and the Geek Spot on KC Media. That is on YouTube. So please go check out Nerdgasm. Please go check out the Geek Spot. That is on the KC Media YouTube channel. Link in the description down below. If you want to, if you want the spicy version of the nerd stuff, that's where you go, Nerdgasm. And if you want to see interviews with creators and all of that good stuff, please go check out the Geek Spot, all on KC Media. Yes, sir. Yes, creator of the Nerdgasm podcast.
I'm busy exporting the first Blade video now, and let me tell you, someone in this group pretended to be a clitoris.
What?
Wait,
what? When?
You heard me. On the video, I clipped it. It's gonna go up. Those people who know exactly who they are.
Why am I blanking?
I'm blanking as well. I'm trying to think.
That person took up like a book or something and kept on going like, Ivana, it's me.
Oh, I remember now.
This person.
Okay.
And I was like, I can't believe what I'm saying right now.
Oh, you need to also clip my Wu-Tang parody. Wu-Tang Killer Bee on the swarm. Wu-Tang
I
Killer
took
Bees.
the whole clip. It's the end sequence of the video. I was like, oh Lord, look at them go.
Okay, let me not sully Africa's Next. We need to be professional here.
Yes.
So
for the characters. Hi, New Metro.
So can everybody see the tier list? Let me just clear the rest of my. Let me close the other tabs.
Yes, we don't want to see obscene things.
Yeah, we
don't want to see that you were rigging the electoral votes. We know
hey, guys, what? Extruded, what are you doing, Chief? They'll deny your visa.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Can you be honest?
I see
Any
his
of
Twitter
us
was
going to actually
open.
make it
I
there?
hope he wasn't in Equatorial Guinea.
Ooh. Hey, a lot happened this week, guys.
That's
Before we get into
worse.
this tier list, good God. Did you see Equatorial Didi was trending?
Yeah, bro.
Equatorial Didi. Yo, dog.
Someone even did a Photoshop of him. They did him up.
Although what I'm hearing is that, okay, we're gonna get to this superhero stuff, but guys, we're the tangent crew, you know. But what's this? From what I'm hearing, it was all consensual. So like they kind of call him the
Yeah.
Didi.
Yeah, with his homies,
I
ladies.
saw a video
dog.
or three, and the
I mean, look,
woman
I'm
was
not-
looking into the camera.
I'm not saying that it's right, but I'm just saying it was not. I mean, Diddy was kidnapping people at some stage. This bruh apparently
Yeah.
all consensual, all recorded on video. So everybody nasty.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
dude got mad riz because he was getting. Now, obviously, some videos are probably repeating. So let's just say on a nice scale, it's about 150 women. That's still a lot of women, dog.
Wow, whoa! I don't have the time. Yes,
What
Bro,
is it
and imagine
made out
this: he's
of?
married, he's
And
married with
funny.
6 kids, and he's got a high-profile job. He's the chief, dog. He's like the last. When does this
Man
guy
is-
have the time or the
man is
energy
the-
for all these shenanigans?
man is the Batman of cheating. Yes, he must take
Yeah,
micro
dog,
naps.
It's definitely
honestly-
micronaps.
Speaking of
That's
superhumans,
why
let's get to this
I'm always
list.
of the group that
I know.
cheating is never a
He's a
mistake.
superhero, dog. Like when you just take the morality of it all, I'm just left in awe. Like, how the hell did you have time for all of so much cheating?
Eh?
And
But
also to
Joe,
what end, dog?
if you have kids with any of those women, you'd actually start second guessing those kids whether they're yours or not.
Mhm.
Ish.
Bro, apparently there was his uncle's wife is in there, his brother's wife is in there.
Muna has a wife
I read
fetish,
somewhere they
like,
said his
good
uncle's
God.
wife was pregnant at the time in one of the videos. I haven't seen that one. But
Yeah, I
his
saw that
uncle
one.
wife is, yeah. So it's just inyaga nyaga, guys. Inyaga nyaga.
No, he has. Speaking of superhuman stamina.
Okay. Who's next on the list?
Harley
All right,
Quinn.
so next on the list is Harley Quinn. Cool.
A character that was originally designed to be a warning on toxic relationships, and then became a poster girl for toxic relationships.
Oh.
Remember that
No, there was so many. I remember there was this craze online that she started. There was so many girls who were like, "Oh, I can't wait to find my Joker," and I'm like, "The Joker? Are you? I don't think
Are
you
you
read
joking?
I don't think you read the Joker. Okay, no, let's even leave the comic books. Let's just look at the animated series.
No,
He threw this
I was
woman
about to
out
say
a
you don't even need to
window.
go that far.
He threw this woman out a window for capturing Batman. You want the Joker?
Oh, no,
Bruh,
girls.
he was like GBV, bruh, for real.
Dude, he was dog. He was the champion. Like if there was a
Mistakes.
GBV
Joker's got a
belt,
PhD.
he was the
in-
heavy champion of the world in
The-
smack a woman.
Okay, I'm gonna say the controversial thing right now. Girls who were like, I want to be Harley Quinn, are the same girls that were like, give Chris Brown a second chance. Same WhatsApp group.
Yeah, bro, you have to take it
Um,
there.
Eish. You couldn't keep it in the world of fiction.
You what?
I'm saying you couldn't keep it in the world of fiction.
That's my network.
Yeah, they're coming to cancel us, Chief, because
Yeah. If there's one thing today has proven to everyone is that everything is a world of fiction now. Up is down, real is not.
okay. So I'm saying, but look, when she sort of quote unquote gets her independence, there's a couple of versions of it that are kind of
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that they were doing with her in the Injustice, even though like they had to ruin Wonder Woman and Superman to get there. Like the stuff that they were doing with Injustice with Harley Quinn was kind of interesting.
Mhm.
And Yeah, there are some versions of it that I like when they kind of push it toward the anti-hero aspect. Not hero, because too much. She's done too much stuff. But when she's doing something bad that has a good consequence, I think that's kind of the best interpretation of her character in the modern era.
Suicide Squad really did a number on overhauling our perceptions about her. I'm talking about the movie Suicide Squad, because in the comics they already had a sort of redemption arc. There was a whole her dating Poison Ivy thing. I don't know how that worked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which was weird because apparently they become city sirens at some stage? I don't know. I don't think so because the
Oh
thing
yeah,
is,
Gotham City Sirens, right?
maybe, but it was a while since I've read it, so I don't know. Somebody can correct me down below. But I know that with Ivy, they were also playing with the idea of her being an anti-hero because her whole thing is
Yes.
plants and the planet. It's not necessarily doing villainous things. But then
Yeah,
she
like
also
saving
has
the
stuff where
environment.
she
Yeah.
was. Then she also has stuff where she was boiling babies inside plants and like killing a lot of civilians. So I don't know. DC is very weird with the whole thing with Batman is trying to redeem these people
Like
because
comic
he
villain.
believes that he believes that they're mentally ill. That's the idea. So they play with those ideas quite a bit. Anyway,
we are comic book villains are quite easily fall under the forgiveness trope, quite too easily in some cases. Like, whoa,
I mean it depends. If you're in Wakanda, you ain't getting away with that.
Oh yeah, no. If half the Gotham villains ended up in Wakanda, they'd all be dead within a week.
T'Challa would give some of them like one chance. He's like, I'm gonna catch you one time. And you got one shot. After that.
But that clown I will kill immediately because that clown freaks me out.
No. Joker just has to stab. I'm saying Joker just has to stab like somebody's fingernail. T'Challa immediately decapitation. He's like, oh, so this is what you do. No, never mind.
We are not playing with you.
Anyway,
I
agree with,
I would say cool.
I'd also agree with cool. I know that there are some.
I'd agree as well.
There are some
but like, cause the only thing that really knocks her down for me, and like it's barely cool. It's barely cool is because of the stuff that they set up with her before and her origin and all of that good stuff. But they've been getting to the point with her in comic books where she's becoming like she's starting to suffer from the Batman syndrome of Batgod, where she's doing things, and it's happening in other media as well. Like she had a fight with Katana in an animated thing, and I was just like, wait, okay, you're a hot crazy chick that can do some backflips. Katana's like a fully trained ninja. How are you? Okay. And then there was a comic book where she started lecturing Batman about his mental illness, and I was like, get the f out of here.
But
Well,
she's
I
a
mean,
psychologist.
wait,
She's a psychologist.
she is a psychologist. I mean, just because she's crazy don't mean she got. Look, hey man, a broken clock is right twice a day.
I wanted you to finish your sentence because like, just because she's crazy doesn't mean
that's all I'm saying. A broken clock is right twice a day.
Even
the rantings of a madman.
She has no clock hands. There's nothing on the clock. It's in half.
Time doesn't exist with her, bro.
Batman has actually saved people, and when you want to talk to Batman about his mental state, when you left your high-paying job to be the girlfriend to a crazy man who throws you out of windows for fun.
Hey man, just because she's crazy, don't.
And never find the fact that they canonically made her jump into a vat of acid or whatever it was.
No, I don't care how crazy I am. I don't care if I run around in a bat suit all day when I'm a billionaire. You left a paying job with 401k and security to be the partner of the Joker. You've lost all credibility. Anyway.
That degree, that diploma, that degree, nearly for a. She's a legit doctor. Do you guys know that?
She's lost her.
I want a PhD.
They must revoke her PhD because clearly she needed to be a patient instead of a doctor. But anyway, next
they should
dude.
take the PhD and actually give it to Doom.
Anyway, next
Look,
person.
I mean, some of the things that she has said, though, to be honest, like even though they're minute, they're quite significant. Like asking Oliver Queen why he didn't name his arrow cave the quiver, like, like you know what I mean? But
See?
anyway,
No,
Broken clock. Broken
she.
clock.
There was also a time when she flat out called her Dr. Fate.
I don't know. You
Like
need to
some
be.
of us actually
You
studied.
need to. You need to be
Some of
careful.
us actually studied for this doctorate. What did you do?
And then, oh no, if I'm Dr. Fate, it's like, you know what I didn't do? I didn't join a madman that tries to kill me every week whenever he's upset he can't catch Batman.
Okay, guys, okay, let's move
Hawkeye.
on.
Hawkeye.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Harley Quinn fans. You know I'm right. But anyway, Hawkeye. Badass.
I
Hawkeye
really
for me
don't
is one of.
reckon.
I think you guys know that for me is one of my favorite characters in all of Marvel. I think I've mentioned this before. So
Badass.
badass for me works.
You can put him there, but I personally don't give. I don't. I'm completely indifferent to him.
No, there's a couple of comic books that he has that are really great. My Life as a Weapon was a really, really good one. It's actually what they based the
Yeah.
TV show on,
Yeah,
by
yeah.
Matt Fraction.
Yeah.
There's also a couple of other things that he does as well. And Hawkeye is he's kind of that guy where because he had a huge redemption arc as a character because he technically started off as a thief, he's like always like up to redeem people in the comic books and all of that great jazz and everything. That's why him and Hulk sometimes have a nice relationship. Also, they kind of echo stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't read a lot of that stuff, but I know that they echoed some of that stuff in Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Yeah, and I mean, he's relationship wise, he's a wreck in the comic books. In the Ultimate Universe, he had a family that gets killed, and then it drives him crazy, and he puts a target on his forehead as a part of his costume to dare
That's
people
where
to
he
try and
becomes
kill him.
Ronin.
No. Ronin is something else. So Ronin is another identity. That I'm talking about an alternate universe. He never had
how
a
I
family. He never had a family
I
in
have
any
so many
universe.
questions, but anyway, we'll get onto it. So, yeah, in absence of me not actually, oh goodness me, hey, give me a moment, guys.
Okay, not a problem. Yeah, because Kevin, you sound like you're cutting out today. I'm telling you, Chief. As soon as you said,
Well, in
anyway,
my opinion, yeah, I can see the badass. Because also remember, everyone's got superpowers. He just got a bow and arrow, and
no, I
he.
love that scene in. I know how you guys feel about Age of Ultron, but I love that scene in Age of Ultron where he's talking to Scarlet Witch and he's like, "Yeah, the city is flying, and I'm here with bow and arrows. None of this makes sense." But when you step out of there, if you step out of there, you step out as an Avenger or whatever.
I think I enjoyed Age of Ultron just simply because of the fact I didn't know the background of Ultron. So I wasn't left with
Oh no,
like, but
Ultron
that's
fans
not how
were
it's supposed to go.
Ultron fans were hot. I mean, Black
Yeah.
Panther fans were hot too. I mean, I remember watching that movie, and I mean, I let it go because I was like, he's not introduced yet. But the way Claw loses his arm in the comic books is T'Challa shoots it off, trying to kill him.
I just wanted to say for me, I've always gotten the impression that he is like, how can I put it? He's like the best human that you can find in a superhero team. Not in terms of like extra superpowers, or is the smartest, or is the toughest, or is the strongest. But I feel like he's the most reliable if he's not mind controlled or anything. He's the guy that will be there to do the job, to do his bit, to do his part. And I think that's why, like for instance, in the first movie, when he was mind controlled, he did a lot of damage to the guys. And then the second one, when Scarlet Witch really needed help.
He's the only superhero to solo Scarlet Witch.
Yeah. And not just that, bro. Not just that.
In the MCU.
Quicksilver,
In the MCU.
Quicksilver Umkawati is like you didn't see that coming when the guys needed shelter. He's the one that provided shelter by taking them to his house with his wife. They met his wife and kids. So it's like he's given moments where you realize that you really need this guy in your corner. He might not be Bruce Wayne, but he's hella important to a certain extent.
And it's very reliable.
Yeah.
And I mean, hey, he shot Loki off that. I don't know what's in those arrows, bro. I don't know what you
Hey
got in
man,
there.
those trick arrows don't play. I actually enjoyed his series, the Hawkeye
Yeah.
series. I don't
Yeah, it
know
was
why they
alright.
canceled.
No, season 2 is coming apparently.
Oh, season 2 is coming. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought I heard. So I enjoyed that. I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did. I thought I just watched it for watch sake, and I actually enjoyed it.
I think like it falls a little bit apart at the end, but I think like the lead up was okay.
Yeah, well, they all do that. It's Marvel.
Anyway, so badass it is.
Yeah.
Because I do not think Green Arrow is better than Hawkeye as a character.
Hulk smash.
Ooh,
S tier.
big green.
Hulk
S
smash
tier.
S tier.
Yeah, I can see that. Tebelo, you back?
Yeah, hi. Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
we
we
can.
Yeah, I'm
can.
gonna stick to the audio version because the network is
Yeah.
still. I
All
think
right.
I think my internet is shocked at the results of the elections. So
You see, this is why they're
competition.
blocking your network, Chief. This is why you're blocking your network because you keep mentioning this thing that, the event that shall not be named. We're gonna Voldemort it up in here. Anyway,
Somebody get the Infinity Stones. We need to undo some shit. Like
we are
okay, where's the time to?
Voldemorting, Chief. The event that shall not be named. Anyway,
Okay.
S
No,
tier.
like Hulk deserves to be on S tier.
The
My argument,
MCU has messed him up badly.
the MCU has messed him up badly,
Yo, bruh.
but at the same time, they also gave him some of the
It's second. Like T'Challa is still number one. Like
Yeah.
there's no, but he's close second or third for
and
what
to
they've
make-
done with his character.
which is sad because Mark Ruffalo portrayed Banner, so was for me one of the most unique portrayals of Banner. He deserved to have his own movie because I liked how awkward and quirky he was, especially in the first Avengers movie.
No, I mean, yeah, he's always been great.
Yeah.
The thing that's always suffered for the Hulk is always the writing. Because the
Yo,
problem is that they use
Yeah.
him to power scale too often.
yeah,
And also, they don't like Russo's got a handle on a lot of characters, but they missed with the Hulk because one of the things that was always an issue with me with Infinity War and Endgame is that people were saying that, oh, well, Hulk lost to Thanos and it was bad. Why would Hulk win around two? I'm like, you have never read
don't-
a Hulk comic book in your life. Hulk
Hmm.
can lose fights. No one is saying he can't. But the idea that Hulk would let that slide is nigh impossible.
Read World War Hulk if you wanna know how angry this nigga can get.
No, this is a guy that jumped at Galactus. And you want to tell me that because Thanos hit him with a 1-2 MMA combo, he's just like, I'm not getting back in the field again.
no.
Hulk would eat, like, the Hulk I know would take over Banner's body and be like, Banner, sit in a corner there. You are not coming out until I see this man.
It would be so
Yeah.
bad that what would actually kick the Infinity Wars was Thanos sending Hulk to Earth on a rampage. Because everybody would be too busy trying to pacify the Hulk that you just slip into the Infinity Stone and slip out. That would have made more sense.
Like Hulk
Disney, I could make you millions.
No, I'm saying like a Hulk he's like, bruh, Endgame, Hulk would ignore everything that's going on the battlefield. I don't care about the Chitauri. I don't care about whoever's, I don't care. Where is Thanos? Where? I want my round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, until this man is down.
Yeah, that's true.
So Hulk fans, you guys, you should be collaborating on us with Recast T'Challa. Recast T'Challa, respect the Hulk. There we go.
Respect the Hulk.
Hello. Am I back
Yeah,
now?
we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. What was I saying? I said something fucking cut off again.
It's up to you, Chief, and your ADHD to figure that out.
Oh yeah, I was saying that what should have kickstarted the Infinity Wars was that
Chivelo,
wow.
you need to stop making the Americans upset. What are you saying? Good Lord.
Yeah, Tebelo, you cutting it.
You're still cutting.
I get.
We need to give him the spirit bomb.
Ish, extraordinary, you're not on screen. Zuko,
Yeah.
maybe we can do it.
Gather your
Can you
energy,
guys hear me now?
everybody.
It's working.
It's
Come on,
working.
Tebelo.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, we
Am
can
I
hear
here
you.
now?
Can you-
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
you.
Okay, for the last time, I was saying the movie should have started with Thanos sending the Hulk to Earth, where the Hulk has gone into a complete rampage, because he created enough chaos
Wow, guys, come
for him
on.
to. Yeah, is it going again?
Okay, but I got the
going and
gist of
coming
what you're
back.
saying. I got the gist of what you're saying. All right, so Human Torch, badass.
Mm,
I would say
I'll give him cool, but only because I don't know enough.
He's great in the comic books. Johnny Storm is a
He's
great
also
character.
one of the most pettiest, egotistical douchebags I've ever seen.
He learns his lesson multiple times.
By stealing Ben Grimm's girlfriend?
Oh no, well, I mean, Ben
What, the
also
blind
stole.
chick?
Didn't know what didn't they break up and then he briefly dated her and then she went back to Ben anyway?
Yeah, but what happened to
What
bro
in the
code?
days of our lives is happening?
They weren't really bros. They were at
You-
each other's throats. It took them being the Fantastic Four to actually be together. Because you have to remember, the Fantastic Four originally, how it happened is that Reed gathered everybody together. He's the linchpin. So Johnny and
Yes.
Ben didn't know each other like that until they went on adventures with each other. Like they were kind of forced together, so they weren't bros.
Yes, that's true.
Mm.
No, but what I mean is, by the time he got Ben's girlfriend, by that time they were bros, dog.
Were they? I remember them fighting a lot. And I mean, also at the end of the day, he did sacrifice himself so that the Fantastic Four can get to the other side and go back home anyway.
But they always fought. They had that
Look,
cat and
as
dog
much-
type of relationship.
I know it will catch people off by surprise because I'm the biggest Chris Evans fan known to man, but even I can't put him in badass. I'd have to put him in good.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm saying he made one of the biggest sacrificial plays so that everybody could go back home. And Doom constantly mocked the Fantastic Four for it because he's Doom. I feel like what's this? And also like the thing is with Johnny Storm also as well. He's kind of the guy like yeah, he has a lot of lapses in judgment, but when it comes down to doing the right thing, he'll be one of the first people to put himself on the plate to do the right thing. And he does respect Ben and Alicia right now, and with the whole thing, he backed off for real when Alicia decided to be with Ben. So
Can't you say the same? You can
At
basically
least.
say you can basically say the same thing for every X-Men member because isn't that exactly what the X-Men did?
no, but the X-Men, right? My problem with the
Point.
X-Men is that they keep bouncing back and forth. After Human Torch and Alicia broke up, that was it.
Now I'm
It's-
talking about the sacrificing your life for the greater good angle.
Well, it depends sometimes.
Yeah, so that
But I'm
alone does
saying
not
the thing is that Human Torch did it and like he did it like as is. It wasn't because he was the Phoenix Force destroying planets and all of that stuff.
fine. Anyway,
I'm fighting for Johnny. Johnny is my guy. I'm not saying he's one of the best characters, but I feel like he's a badass character. If you
But
guys feel different, let me know.
I think
I might be outvoted here. It's fine.
yeah, I was gonna say you outvoted on this one, unfortunately.
yeah.
Johnny man, I tried. Flame on.
Otlaba strong. Yeah, Otlaba, he'll just be strong. Yeah.
Next
Like I
is
said,
Iceman. That's Bobby Drake.
yeah, that's another one.
I've read some stuff on him. I've liked some stuff from him, but I don't know this character that well.
Come out of the
honestly.
closet. And also, no, don't.
Uh,
You know, I think the two characters that really got shoved from the original team was Angel and Iceman. It's as if they don't really know what to do with them. And when they remember them, they just have these drastic changes made to them.
I mean, there was a cool time where Iceman was like, he was so omega that basically, like, he could freeze like the Earth's atmosphere or whatever the case was.
Yeah,
That was pretty
and
cool.
atoms or something, or molecules or whatever. I
he
remember
is
that era.
He is an omega level mutant. He can practically survive indefinitely so long as there's enough ice or water nearby. He's basically what
Yes.
Hyorin Maru is for Bleach.
Kion Bankai,
Yeah,
Iceman.
But that being said, his treatment, especially with the whole thing that first they out him. Oh, first Jean Grey outs him.
I think no. What happened is that it's the same thing that happened to Tim Drake.
Yes.
Let me explain. So the problem with Tim Drake, right, is that as Damien got introduced, his relevancy just got shot to hell. And then it was, we don't know what to do with this character.
Yes.
He was in a loving relationship with Stephanie Brown, and he was like functioning as a character. And then they were like, we don't know what to do with him because now Bruce Wayne has an actual son. Because somehow that stopped them before. It's like you guys had 5 Robins at some stage. I don't know why this is a problem now.
Right.
And then he gets shafted out of stories. He's not in any stories. He's not doing anything. So now editorial is like panicking, and they're like, okay, we've got this character. He's popular, but we don't know how to make him appeal to anybody or anymore. Oh, I know. There's a bunch of readers that are coming out that identifies the LGBTQ. So let's do that and change that with him. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Now he's in comic books again. He has a boyfriend. Fantastic. Do we have any stories for this guy? Not really. Here's a 4-issue mini. Oh, we got to cancel it because nobody's buying it because we're dividing the fan base over a change that we didn't explain. Oh no, what do we do now? Let's change it back to the way that it was before. And Iceman, that's exactly what happened, is that they didn't know what to do with him. So they're like, okay, we're going to make him gay. Do we have any stories for that? No. Let's change it back.
Exactly.
And then let's not do
Throw
anything.
him.
Exactly.
Throw him back into the closet.
So they just made him gay and that was it.
Yeah.
And the problem was, it was like, if you guys wanted gay characters, North Star is right
He's
there.
right
And
there.
the problem is, North Star also has stories. Literally, he has stories. He was part of Alpha Flight. Like, I think he was doing something on Araco. Was he? I don't know. Do something with him. Jesus, he's like a military vet. He worked with Wolverine. There's connections there. Do something.
No.
That's what I hate with the editorial, when it's just like, you guys can appeal to people by actually creating genuine characters that you have and use them. Just use them.
I think one of the biggest problems with Western comics is that they have too many cooks in the pot. Like, I think what worked for X-Men, even though maybe some might disagree with this, but I think what worked for X-Men for a long time is that Chris Claremont was writing the X-Men for like, what, 20-something years? So I think if you have like one person who is dedicated to writing certain IP for a while, that works better than finding like 6 people who are like, no, we're gonna change this. No, we're gonna retcon this. No, I don't like this character.
I'm gonna tell you now.
Kill this one. Or...
I'm gonna tell you now. Problem is editorial. Here's why. They've never made a mandate where they are saying that you can do certain things, but this is the rule. They've never done that. Editorial never does that, and I don't know why. For example, perfect example, he's coming up on this list, Spider-Man. If there was an editorial rule that said, you as a writer, you can do this, but you cannot break up Mary Jane and Peter Parker. You cannot regress him past this point. Anything else, fair game. But these two things you do not change. That's how you need to keep it.
Yes.
Like I'm saying, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like Chris Claremont made himself editorial on X-Men. And that's why it kind of worked. But like after he left, editorial didn't put any rules in place. So anything can change at any time.
True.
Anyway, I still think Iceman is really cool as a concept. I think he's had some decent showings in other shows, and yeah, he's not Donkey, he's not Bullseye, he's not Carnage. I'm putting him in cool.
I agree.
Yeah, it's definitely not Donkey, that's for sure.
And
Yeah,
plus, his portrayal in games is also quite fun.
You know, he's cool. He's very cool, guys. Likes to joke.
No. Don't you dare quote Mr. Freeze.
Everybody chill.
Oh, God, that movie.
Fun fact, that's where actually Punman the Barbarian comes from, because of that movie.
Yet another thing we can blame Joel Schumacher on.
Because I was watching honest trailers for it, and they were like Conan the Punbarian, and I was like, oh, Punman the Barbarian. There we go.
Anyway.
Yeah. Next is the Immortal Iron Fist, Danny Rand, another character that has been shafted by
Okay, the only time I
Synergy.
saw him was from the movie, and he was
Oh,
sued.
the
I mean,
Netflix
not from
the
the movie.
Netflix series. Oh no.
Yeah, the Netflix
Worst
series,
place,
and he was sued.
worst
Oh my
place to
soul.
judge this character. Worst place to judge this character. Oh god. That show did not know what it wanted
Like,
to do.
so, yeah, that show was so confusing, and it was like 1 minute Danny's this, 1 minute
Oh,
he
bruh,
he's got a
he
brain,
like
next minute he's stupid.
yo,
Guys,
bruh flip flopped. He also flip flops in kung fu. 1 minute his kung fu is all right. The next minute his kung fu is horrible.
and
Like
Apparently,
yeah, that's also what made
apparently he
it
didn't get
worse.
enough training
Like,
for the show.
you know, when you have like
Yeah.
this show is trash, but the action is nice, so at least this show, like the action, like any action scene that didn't involve the title character was actually dope. Everyone that involved him was like, yo, what nonsense is this? It felt like they literally picked him off the street and like, hey man, come do these kung fu moves.
yeah, no, I mean anyway, comic book wise, he's really cool. He's a great character.
I was also about to
And
say
he
does
was
feature.
famous at a point. Was it what, the 80s? I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of stole shine from Shang-Chi, so I'm a little bit sour on that. But I mean, as a character himself, he was really cool. And the Heroes for Hire series that they did was a fun read as well. He's a nice he's a nice foil to like a Luke Cage, because Luke Cage grew up broke and like on the streets and was real and everything. And Danny Rand kind of grew up in comfort until his mom got eaten in the mountains because of a jilted lover situation.
Damn.
Like yeah, basically like how it plays out in the
They're
TV
like-
series is kind of what they did in the comic books and everything. And that's how his parents die, and that's how he ends up in Kunlun. So
I wanted. Wait, he ends up where?
Kunlun.
Oh dear.
Or is it
What?
Kunlun?
Oh dear. You all forgot the evil cult, didn't you?
Oh wait, is Kunlun in there?
Oh, it's there.
Yeah. Where do you think the gangbangers
Wow.
are from?
Wow, that's
The what?
funny.
The gangbang crew. Remember those guys?
Oh my god,
Oh.
the horny foo guys are from Yo, they really about the immortal dragon.
Yeah.
They really
Anyway.
plunged themselves into the immortal dragon. Okay, anyway.
I just like, oh wow, when you mentioned that, there's something like I just wanted to add he also does feature in X-Men versus Capcom. He's a very interactive character
Oh,
there.
and
Which one?
Marvel versus Capcom as well.
Yeah. So that's why I'll put him on cool. I like him.
I mean, I because of his comic book version, I do want to argue for badass.
Mm.
I agree with you on that one. I think the comic book version is a lot cooler.
I
And I
agree.
think he did mention something about Shang-Chi. I think isn't he better than Shang-Chi in the comics?
No.
Or is it-
Shang-Chi is a better hand-to-hand fighter. Is Shang-Chi on this list?
I think so. I don't know.
There's another. He also does appear in.
Oh, Shang-Chi's not on this list. Damn.
What's the name of this character now?
Yeah. Maybe sometime next year we'll do a part 2 of this. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Discrimination.
if Shang-Chi doesn't, if okay, just a quick side note for Shang-Chi, he is awesome.
True.
He may not be S tier, but he's awesome. And yeah, he's the best hand-to-hand fighter in the Marvel universe on Earth.
On
I
Earth.
think T'Challa's
Yeah.
number 2. I think T'Challa's
Pretty
number
dope.
2 and Cap is number 3. Somewhere. No. Iron Fist is number 3. I think T'Challa's number 2 and Iron Fist is number 3. I believe.
I wanted to add. He also does
How is
appear
Cap
on
number 3?
No. Cap
Five
is
with
not
them.
3. Cap is not 3.
Cap is probably 4 or 5.
Yeah, he's 4 or 5 somewhere there. I know T'Challa's number 2 and Iron
Yeah.
Fist is number 3. Because I don't know.
I'm just
it
wondering
trained-
how Cap is number 3.
No. Iron Fist, I think, is number 3. I mean, the list changes, but I know that T'Challa's definitively beaten a bloodlusted Iron Fist.
Okay.
I wanted to add that he appears in Earth's Mightiest Heroes as well.
Mm.
On an episode where he ends up fighting against Kang the Conqueror. And
Right.
they also use him to track down and find who's the Hank Pym's replacement?
Hank Pym, Scott Lang.
The thief.
Yeah, Scott Lang.
Yeah, so they hire him to go track down Scott Lang in the Earth's Mightiest Heroes season 2. It's a very fun episode.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
him
So
and
I'm saying
Lucas.
badass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
badass is
Badass
okay.
is fine.
Yeah,
I will defer to you guys.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
agree.
don't judge him by the Netflix show. It's not fair. It's like judging Hulk by the MCU. There's
I
so
agree.
many people who are walking around talking about, man, Hulk is kind of a punk. He's kind of
Hulk
scared. He can't
Okay,
fight.
I
And
hear
I'm
you.
just like, you haven't read anything, have you?
You heretic. That man took on a person who was basically a black hole and still kicked his ass.
Anyway, Iron Man. Where do we go with you? I know the MCU has bumped him up.
Personally, I'd put him under S tier, bro. Personally, I'd put him under S tier.
Who would you put on that?
And it's not because of Robert Downey. I think I need to make that clear. For me, Iron Man, let's say if you are a kid and you're reading about this genius engineer who's able to create and invent these things called the Mark, whether it's Mark 5 or whatever, assembles a team, right, in the 60s because of Loki, calls them the Avengers.
Was he the one who did the assembling?
In the first issue, I think he was in the first issue. Could be mistaken, but I think he was.
I read it a long time ago, so I can't remember.
Cap joined, I think, on the 4th or 5th issue or 6th issue, somewhere there. But initially, when they started, Cap was not there. So for me, from he kind of reminds me of Batman, but from the Marvel universe. Not entirely Batman, but it's a character that I would look up to if I'm a kid, especially if he inspires me to want to create something. And for me, I feel like that's...
I read quite a bit of Iron Man. I read some of the Extremis stuff as well, and also I read Armor Wars, and I mean, obviously I've dabbled in Demon in a Bottle, so I know what that's about.
Yeah,
which is interestingly enough, like it doesn't really focus on his alcoholism like that. Not to the point where people think. Yeah, read comic books, kids. But anyway. I mean, also the Civil War thing kind of tainted his character a little bit for me, I guess. But that I think it tainted everybody's character, honestly. I think the only guy who kind of came out of there all right was T'Challa, if we're being honest. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
look, I read a few comics myself, including the
A
new
few.
Avengers as well.
He said a
Pardon?
few. He said a few as if he did some light reading in the afternoon.
I don't know. I don't feel an S tier from him. I feel like what's this? Just with his character as a whole, I feel like he's like yeah, he's like Cap to me. It's like it's a good character, but I don't personally connect with Iron Man like that. Like I know it's good, it's a good character, but it's not something where I'm like, yo, I'm deeply invested in this person's journey.
Yeah, okay. I'll say a few things. His portrayal in once again, I want to keep punting Earth's Mightiest Heroes because that is one of the best animated series I've ever come across when it comes to Marvel Productions. Because that Earth's Mightiest Heroes could compete with what DC was providing, animated series, that animated work that was DC was providing at the time. You can fight me on that.
No,
So
easily.
Nah.
yeah,
No, I'm agreeing with you easily. Yeah,
yeah.
because
So
I think it's the best Avengers cartoon they've ever made.
and you can see his portrayal there in the Avengers that he's still a flawed character. He messes up. He tries to help, but in a stupid way because where in another context you'd be trying to negotiate with this person that's saying, "Look, I want to work together and invest in your business so that you can build something together." Not just go ahead and
Oh
say, "No,
yeah,
I
yeah.
bought your company; it's already mine." I was like, Tony, come on, tact. So the many ways you can see this a flawed characters trying to do things the right way. He even acknowledges that he's not so much of a good leader for the Avengers, and he often, more often than not, wants to defer to Captain America. It's like you need to lead the Avengers. It's your this is your mandate. It's not really mine. But when all else fails, he does step up, and I think that's what helped a lot in his characterization because before then um, not many people did know much about Iron Man specifically. They've read him in the comics, they have loved him in the comics. He did appear in Marvel
Yeah,
vs.
but he
Capcom.
was like a C level, B level
Yeah,
type of
Yeah.
character.
No,
yeah.
So
like people also like to say he was a lot more stoic. I don't know. I still have to go reread stuff, but I've seen. Also, he has a rivalry with T'Challa, which is also kind of funny because
There were so many things. Like number one, back then it was originally said that this Iron Man was basically Tony Stark's bodyguard. Yeah, there's
yeah,
yeah,
no.
that was
which was
also
one of the dumbest, which is one of the dumbest things Tony has ever thought of. Like it
Like,
makes
yo,
no sense.
yeah, the way to add to the whole trope of the billionaire, like this billionaire sent his rich mercenary to go kick your ass.
I don't know. It
Yeah,
was
and why
kind
is
of
this
funny.
missionary? Why is this guy so invested in superheroics?
You
Like,
know?
isn't this just supposed to be protecting one person? Why
Nope.
is he part of the Avengers? What's going on?
So
No, you see, Mr. Stark.
I love the way Reed Richard called him out. It's like, of course we know it's you, Tony. Come on, who do you think you're kidding?
But
Honestly,
that's Reed. He's like a 15 level intellect. The
The
average
way he
people.
was like, but the way he called him out, it was so obvious. Like, I know Dr. Doom took over your armor. Look, we're gonna save the day. What are you talking about? I'm not Tony. Tony, come on. I know it's you.
Yeah,
no one, who- no one, would,
yeah.
no one with an ego as big as yours would let anyone but you touch your own hardware.
Because I mean, it's the same. It's the same. Genre where people believe Superman can hide his face because of glasses, and it's like it got to the point where Perry and Lois Lane couldn't even tell the difference between Clark and Superman, and I was like, that is egregious.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
at
You're
some point,
making out with him.
like
You're making out with him.
top journalists, top investigative journalists cannot see this. Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
you're making out with like a Lois. Like the fact that he had to tell you, I was like, come on, give back your Pulitzer. No.
Honestly.
No. I always say that. I'll say it before. I'll say it again. One of the biggest things about Clark Kent in the old Superman movies, I forgot the name, Christopher Reeve's Superman movies, is that Clark Kent was a master manipulator. That guy would gaslight you to death.
Oh, cool.
That
Yeah. He also used to have a kiss that could wipe away people's memories. I wonder what
I
happened to that superpower.
no, but
Look,
he
those
legit.
people, the writers back then were just, I don't know what the hell they were smoking, because some of the things, like his S symbol, like he used it as a weapon in one of
Yes,
the movies.
Hey,
yes, he
don't, no,
did.
hey, Muna, he used to shoot out midgets out of his hands that could punch you. So
Oh yeah,
Look,
I remember that. Yeah.
look, the girl jumped. Lewis was
anyway,
convinced that he's
we'll
Superman.
get to him.
No,
He's on
hold
the
on,
list.
hold on, hold on. I just need to say this. Like, Lewis was convinced that he's Superman and jumped off a building. And what did Superman do? He just blew her down, landed her safely on this thing, and pretended on her. Lewis, are you safe? I was like, you bastard! You could have just let her die.
Why would he do that?
Yeah, anyway,
Anyway, next
okay.
person. Woo, Jean Grey.
The Phoenix, aka
Hey, I know Buckmeister has issues with Jean Grey.
Oh God.
aka Mr. External's primary, secondary, or
She
quadruple
should be S
waifu.
tier, but somehow it
She
feels wrong
can't
to
be
give her
S tier
S
to me
tier.
because you know why?
As the
She's
Phoenix?
only ever interesting to me when
Oh,
she's the Phoenix. Anytime I've seen her outside of that, she's either fainting or being dramatic or she's chasing Scott because Scott is on his 16th affair with her clone or whatever the case is. I don't get it.
Okay, in my defense, here's the thing. Look, I agree that she can't be S tier because the Phoenix is probably the most interesting portrayal, and the retcon they did on the Phoenix post chapters is what pisses me off because they back then they had a code of ethics that said no, when somebody has done a certain level of egregious evil, then they have to kill them off, and Jean Grey, while as the Phoenix, managed to wipe out an entire planet. People forget that.
yeah.
Yeah, she was considered such a great threat that she's ranked even higher by the Kree and the Skull Empire. She's ranked higher of a threat than Galactus.
And then
So,
also there's the X-Men animated series whenever she was using her powers and she would pass out and I was like, good God.
yeah, that's another thing. I think they tried to fix it in uh,
97, yeah,
in
97, she
in
doesn't
97
faint.
because she doesn't faint. She's lifting buildings. She's having full-on Dragon Ball Z battles. I'll never forget that fight sequence. Like, why are the explosions in the sky? What is going on? Gene, where was this power before?
Like, if you listen closely, you could have heard Kaioken.
Yeah. Like when I was in the Phoenix Force, I tapped into a new universe and I got trained by someone named King Kai. What? Kaioken? Kaio what?
Oh my
Okay,
God. Anyway,
so
for me, I'm saying she's cool. I can't say she's donkey because the character does have history and it is respectable. But to me, I don't get the craze. I've never gotten it, and
now
yeah, I have.
I'd argue for awesome.
I can be outvoted. It's fine.
Yeah, that's where
I
I'd
Yeah,
can
put
live
I'm
her.
with
okay with
awesome.
I'm okay with awesome.
Mm. Because I can't imagine a
No, but
universe
actually,
one.
but Buck is right though. Take away the Phoenix Force, she's
What
actually
does
Maybe,
she
donkey. Eh?
do? Like, what
but
does she do?
Well,
but
maybe
that's
not
No,
donkey.
but she's like the mother figure. She's like the mother figure of the group as well, guys. Like, don't
No,
forget
but
that.
guys, let's
Storm
think
does
about
it
it.
better.
You take
who?
away the Phoenix Force,
Storm
she's
does it
forever
better.
complaining. What should I? She lifts up a 2 rand coin and she's got a headache. Like, oh, dude.
That's what I said in the old X-Men.
Like
But then if
everything
you
gets
look,
stressed. Like she's
Where
forever
is
stressed
Storm?
out.
Is
yeah,
Storm on this
And
list?
like after she does a
she
lot
better
of
be.
amazing feats and then
There
she
Oh,
she
there
still
is.
she
has
Yeah,
is.
She is.
yeah.
self-doubt and
No, I
Also,
want
I'm
to.
just saying, I think for me, the other thing that kind of brings
ah
Jean Grey down
man,
as a
like
character is that
honestly when you
always
think about it,
I'm saying the other thing that brings it down is just I think, and it's a symptom of the X-Men because of the Chris Claremont stuff, I guess. But it's always just family like drama. Like it's always like I don't know. Has she ever dated anybody
you and
outside of?
Sophies.
No, I'm saying has she ever dated anybody outside of Scott ever? Ever?
What was the guy who managed to mind fucking to release in the Phoenix Force? What
Didn't
was
she
the name?
date Logan briefly?
No, her and Logan make out once, and then Logan says we'd never work out, and he walks off into the sunset because they can't decide how that relationship works.
Aren't they legitimately in a throuple right now in this new?
No, that got retconned. It's not happening anymore.
In my mind,
apparently it wasn't. Apparently it wasn't happening at all. Like apparently it was like them trying to figure it out, and then like in Krakoa when they're doing the lateral tango, it's just Cyclops and Jean again, and Wolverine is off somewhere.
In my mind, the throuple, there'll always be a throuple if that's how it works. Because sure, Wolverine's got issues, but he deserves some happiness too. And leave my
He can just go back to Mariko because she's still alive when the writers remember her. Freaking hell.
Leave my favorite clone bisexual alone.
It was the only woman he's ever had children with that he didn't kill in an alternate universe.
Yes, and now he can go smooch around with Scott.
Those two would never work. Never. Even like, let's say Wolverine was a hardcore bisexual. Cyclops would never work.
Leave me and my Reddit fandom alone.
I'm saying, they try to kill each other with like two
lovers to the enemies to lovers trope.
No, I'm saying like what this like Logan would probably like Ash in like he like Ash in Cyclops' cup where Cyclops keeps his toothpaste, and Cyclops would be like, Logan!
Leave me and my Jalulu alone. It's that they ran off into the horizon together.
And then Logan says something like, "What's up, Slim?" And then Cyclops says, "What's up, Shorty?" And then Logan is like, "Cyclops."
Yes. The same with Magneto and Charles. It's Magneto and Charles. Logan.
Magneto and Charles makes more sense.
Did I send you that video where they're talking about how Megatron and
oh god,
Megatron and Magneto and Charles and
Optimus
are like basically alike, and then you just hear Magneto's like, and is your boyfriend a goody two shoes who does a goody two? Is your boyfriend just an annoying goody two shoes? Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, where's Xavier? Is he on this list?
He better be.
Oh, there he is. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. I think that's him.
I've got some things to say. But anyway, moving on.
Joker.
Oh, God. Okay. I'll put him under awesome.
Yeah, put him under S tier.
He's S tier, bro. He's literally... I think also with the Heath Ledger performance, he moved up to S tier on top with that. But before he was just a menace.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
Even
I think maybe
take away the Heath Ledger performance away, he was still a menace, bro. He was just doing shit, bro. Like,
I mean, like also if just like every animated portrayal I've seen. I mean, of course, there's Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill is an OG.
So already but like before we get there with the comic
Joker's
books
S tier, guys. Like, when you think Batman, you think Joker.
Yeah, true. Okay, I was about to say because the Joaquin Phoenix movies. Look, I didn't like either.
Joaquin when Joaquin.
You know,
you slaughtered his name, Chief. You didn't even butcher it, bro. You slaughtered it.
His name went from being Spanish to being to South African. No, to BEE South African.
Queen.
Yeah, Tevelo, you took his name from Spanish to BEE South African.
Yes.
That could also sound like from the hood. Yo, Jaquan.
Yeah, you know,
No,
that
like
one.
J
Not-
Kwan is fine. Jacqueline. Jacqueline
Jacqueline.
gets a little boca sintang.
Hey,
I
bitch.
know.
Okay,
I'm not.
Jacqueline, wait till one on the same wabala wait. One no siameng wait. Why such
Hey,
Chaneka
when
Jacqueline?
hey, Jacqueline.
Mhm.
Why
Yeah,
such
what?
Chaneka Sheba Jacqueline
Okay, what?
wabala? When no bizu o tawakamo strateng.
Jacqueline do some also way true fit.
Should I put him? Should I make a public apology because I mispronounced his name?
No, they do it to us all the time.
Yeah,
They
I was
say
about to
Jacqueline,
say
whatever.
like, okay, guys,
Ah.
how does it feel like? Does it feel like it does?
All right.
Does it hurt?
All
Yeah,
right,
no,
let's-
and I was just saying, I think I lost points between. I didn't like those films, and I
That's
absolutely.
not the Joker. That's not the Joker at all. That's Todd Phillips taking the name of the Joker and making whatever movie he wants.
And then I absolutely despised Jared Leto's performance. I don't
Yeah,
care.
everybody despises
For
Jared
me,
Leto's
Jared
performance.
Leto is the worst one for me.
Yeah, absolute dog
Worst.
water
You
performance.
big honka. What are you doing, man?
Absolute worst. I mean, yeah, Heath Ledger put an epic spin on that characterization. I agree, and I think because of that alone, now yes, I do agree. He does deserve on the S tier.
No, hey man, Mark Hamill. Like
Mark Hamill, yeah, no,
is
Mark Hamill
amazing.
was the perfect foil to the animated Batman. I couldn't think of, whenever I know there's a convoluted over-the-top scheme, my first thinking is, what has Joker done this time? Then you find out, oh no, it's not Joker, it's the Riddler. Then you find out, oh, the Riddler's working alongside the Joker. Damn it. Every time without
Anyway,
fail.
next one. The Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. I'll smack you with your own pimp. Have you guys seen that movie? Have you guys seen that video?
No.
All I want to say is thank you.
Let me see if I can find it. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Okay, before you find it, I just want to say thank you, Deadpool, for finally getting his representation right.
Yeah, I'm saying
That's
that X-Men.
Deadpool 2.
Yeah,
Deadpool 2.
that
You have to
X-Men
be
3.
specific.
Yeah, I mean
that
X-Men 3 thing, like the thing that I'm referring to, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah,
that's
I know
where
it's from
that,
that.
like
It's from
that's
that. It's from
no.
that disaster
Originally, what
movie.
happened? Originally, what happened is that it was a YouTube meme because it was people who were dubbing over old X-Men animated series stuff. So I mean, even in there, there's one point where Professor X is like attacking somebody with a mind attack, and the guy's like, "You mo guai guai fagi sao, you mo guai guai fagi sao."
That's so wrong.
Hey, dog. And like it gets a little bit bad. It's like Black American dudes, but like it does get a little bit racist because like racist, is that the word? I don't know. Basically, whenever Storm speaks, she speaks in clicks. So it's just like Issa.
Oh, that's definitely racist.
But I don't know how mad I'm allowed to be because I did laugh, but like it was like Issa and I shouldn't be laughing.
True.
Those are the best jokes, though. The jokes that you're not supposed to be laughing, but you're laughing.
Yeah.
Because like every time she would use her power, she'd be like, "Really?" And then like lightning would come out, and I'm like, "That's not
I've
even."
seen that. I've seen that. I've seen
And I was
that.
like, "That's not even close to any language."
Oh,
It's kind of like have you ever
Oh.
played? Have you ever played X-Men Wolverine or Wolverine Origins? Have you ever played that one?
No.
So if you've never played it, there's a whole sequence in Africa, and none of them are speaking any African language I've ever heard in my life. Like when the guys come out, they're like, "Hey, what did the upper?"
What the hell are you saying?
Oh man, okay.
And yeah,
the upper. Miko hi. And I'm like, did you guys not just have them speak in English? Just have them speak English and African accents. Just do that.
Do the bare minimum, it's fine.
I can't even play that game anymore because I'm so offended. I'm like, the upper. I was like, did you guys just Google African sounding
I'm
sounds?
sure there was a poll somewhere that they consulted who actually gave them proper translations. They were like, nah, they don't sound African enough. Okay, let's move that stuff up.
That thing annoys me so much when they say it doesn't sound African enough. Like, bitch, you don't know nothing. What do you mean?
No, when like they run at you and they say yeah, and I'm like, where the hell did that come from?
Yeah, Zuko, you know that thing when they say that South African actors don't sound African enough, right?
Ah,
Like
okay.
they have to like
Mm.
Africanize themselves according to movie expectation.
It's exactly what
Yeah,
it's
like
exactly what Trevor Noah said.
if you're not coming on some
in the jungle.
Mr. Extraordinary, you're
God.
gone on mute, by the way. Mr. Extraordinary,
Oh
you're
no,
on
I'm
mute.
here. I'm here.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I'm here. Sorry, I'm here.
Yeah,
I was just opening up something and then I was making a lot of noise. I didn't want to
Okay.
miss the audio.
Okay. Anyway, sorry, we're tangenting. Kai.
I just wanted to add that in the production of the first Wakanda movie, because Black Panther, Trevor Noah said that he was supposed to be he is the voice for the supercomputer. I forgot his name now.
The griot.
Yeah,
Which
Griot.
is why because it should
call
be
him
Kimoyo.
African
But anyway.
Javas.
Yeah, and here's
Let's
the
call him
thing.
African
Javas.
Javas.
Yeah,
Javas.
Javas.
Yeah,
Javas.
Javas. Is it? Yeah, Javas.
Javas. It's Javas. Anyway,
Okay, guys, all right.
Let me finish my sentence. I wanted to say that even when he was auditioning for it, they said no, that he needs to strengthen his African accent before for him to get the role. And I was like, this guy is a bloody South African who's been speaking for his entire life. What are you talking about? He has to strengthen his African accent.
Hey, bro.
Anyway, okay, yeah.
No, I get it to them.
African-
It's the beginning of Lion King. If you can't do the beginning of Lion King, you can't get any jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I wanted to say about
Juggernaut.
Deadpool 2 did honors to Juggernaut's portrayal. Fun fact about let's see, whenever Juggernaut was busy rampaging in the movie, just listen to the words that the orchestra is singing.
You need to have to rewatch that movie.
Okay, let me spoil it for you because I've got the page. My ADHD won't allow. They literally say, "Holy shit balls." Holy shit balls. Oh, holy shit balls. Holy shit balls. I'll send you the clip. I'll send you the clip. It's so hilarious.
Right, now we're even getting the orchestra. Okay, Juggernaut.
Juggernaut,
cool.
I'll put him on cool. Screw Deadpool 3
cool
because that was just disgusting.
All right. Kingpin.
Deadpool 3 is trash.
Guys, we're gonna Kai. We're not going on a Deadpool 3 rant.
Okay. Kingpin for me deserves an awesome. It might be controversial.
Yeah,
he might
awesome is fine.
He might also be.
Yeah, awesome
I'll also be
fine.
happy with badass. But let me just say, without Kingpin, because yes, everybody in the comic universe knows that Green Goblin is the ultimate villain for Spider-Man. But in the animated series we grew up watching, it has always been the Kingpin. And I won't tell me I'm wrong.
Which is weird because like the thing is Kingpin is supposed to be like a regular dude until he's not, until he is. I'm like, just give him the super soldier serum and call it a day.
But boy, was he
because the fact that he has like this suit that is basically bulletproof and he has like super strength, but is a normal human being, makes no sense whatsoever. Because we already have the Blob. So what's going on?
Also, shout out to all my high school bullies who used to compare me to the Kingpin. Go straight to hell. I hope your balls itch and you can't scratch them.
Wait. I'm just saying, if like you could have just you could have just Kingpinned them at your size. Like I just feel like you could have just.
I was literally picturing you suplexing them.
I was literally a gentle giant back then. Violence was always a very difficult option for me because. As my father once told me, a man's measured by not about the amount of power he has, but but his ability to contain it. That's
you shouldn't have contained it.
Yeah, but then again,
certain situations, certain circumstances, self-defense is never wrong. But anyway.
All I'm saying, next time, Batista bomb.
It happened once because the kids hit me and then ran away, and then I came home upset. And then apparently the next day I found the kid literally just as I got off the taxi, and I slammed him to the ground. And next thing, principal's office. Next thing, I'm getting my mom's getting caught at school. I could hold a grudge. I just let that giving to the dark side should be the absolute last option.
Palpatine showed up behind you. Is that him?
Like, yeah,
Do
that's
it.
him. Yeah. It's so funny because my mom was convinced that no, they've always listened to my wife's words. He's not gonna go. My dad was like, I so fail it away. Because I was so upset I didn't eat. And that's the thing. When a 6-year-old doesn't eat because he's angry, you just know things is wrong. Things are very
You
wrong.
were 6?
Yes. And
Yeah.
the next thing, you
Break the walls down. Break down the walls. Okay.
anyway.
Break down the wall.
I think
Kitty Pryde.
Zuko and I played the Punisher when we were a lot younger, with Nick Fury and whatever. And yeah, the Kingpin was like the big bad there. It was well executed as a main villain.
Yeah, no, I mean, and also the Netflix series, wonderful job. But I'm gonna say
100%.
awesome. I'm gonna say awesome. Okay, next one, Kitty Pryde. Cool.
Hey, this one is it's kind of like Iceman for me. Like the concept of Kitty Pryde is
so
cool.
much wasted potential. It's not funny.
No, also
Yeah.
like she's like the worst of the Claremont era, if I'm being honest.
And for the fact that somebody should explain to me why they gave Kitty that power in the whole X-Men Days of Future Past. What the hell? So this woman who is supposed to be able to walk through walls suddenly can project your consciousness back in time?
No, that was supposed to be Rogue. Then they cut her out, and it was a whole thing. So,
which also doesn't make sense because Rogue can't do that either. It should have been like Professor X, maybe. Bryan Singer was freestyling, dog.
Was that Bryan Singer? Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, it was Bryan Singer.
It was Bryan Singer. He was freestyling. The thing is that everybody saw Patrick Stewart and McAvoy on screen together, and they forgot the whole plot of that movie. They were just like, this is amazing.
I mean, even Jean Grey would have worked, but
Jean
I guess
Grey would have
because
worked. There's so many other characters. There are other things.
Emma Frost.
Look, not to get things wrong, I did like Days of Future Past. Okay, like there are like 20 minutes of Days of Future Past footage that I like. That's generous. There's 5 minutes of Days of Future Past that I like, and that's the whole dialogue between. That's the whole dialogue between.
Wow.
It's an alright movie.
Between old Charles and future Charles, where Charles basically tells Charles that we need you to hope again. That dialogue is
funny enough. Sorry to cut you off, but funny enough, when you said when Charles was speaking to Charles, I think we all knew which Charles you were referring to at which point.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Kitty Pryde. Back to Kitty Pryde. I think one of my issues with this character also is that, like, whenever I'm reading like X-Men comics, they like to make her like the mouthpiece for the whole discrimination allegory. It happens a lot.
Yes.
I don't know if she is the sole one. I know they do it with Cyclops sometimes.
Did they make her say the N-word?
Oh, big time. Woo.
Oh God. Why?
She used to sling that. No, ask Claremont. She used to sling that thing like it was a soccer ball. She used to kick that thing around like it was a soccer ball. Like
she said it more times like as if she was a Republican slave owner. I know I know there weren't Republican slave owners. There was probably Democrat, but look, I'm salty right now. Let me say what I need to say.
Okay. Hey, when are you gonna get us canceled? Anyway, back to it. So yeah, I'm saying like there's that infamous panel where she's talking to a black woman on top of that, so already danger. And then like this black woman is saying that there was this, you don't like, Kitty was talking about what's this, you don't like being a mutie lover or whatever, or like what's this, how do you feel about them calling you a mutie lover and all of that stuff and yada yada yada. And the black woman says that, look, it's just words, they're not harming us, we can move phrasing. And then Kitty, I guess, says, if he called you an N-word lover, I bet you'd feel different. Or if he called me an N-word lover, I bet you'd feel different or whatever. And it's just like, and it's like, this
Where to
is
lose the
where
point?
this metaphor loses me. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing with the X-Men. It loses me because I'm just like, look, Storm can't change her skin. She
Yes.
can't. If she loses her powers, she's still a black woman in a hostile land of America or wherever. Or if she comes to South Africa, she's gonna have issues in South Africa. It's like that doesn't go away.
Mm.
When I Kitty Pride, you can just decide to not face through things, and you'll be fine.
Which is
Yeah,
worse.
I feel like Storm gets like maybe like 3 levels of discrimination or 3 kinds of discrimination
Yes.
or 4.
Yeah.
She's a woman, she's black, she's
And
a mutant, and she's from Africa
And then
Yeah.
she's
in America.
She's an immigrant.
So
no, she's not an.
Kitty
Her
Pryde, what are
dad,
you
her dad
talking
was
about?
American. Her dad was American, so she's.
Yeah, I think she was born in New York, but then grew up in America. Well, went to Egypt,
No.
then grew up in America.
So
Something
a
like
quick
that.
backstory on, or a quick backstory on Storm. Her dad, her dad and mom meet in Africa. They get married in America. Her mom is a Kenyan royalty. She's like descendant from Kenyan royalty. So she gets born in America, and then they decide to
Yes.
leave. They decide to leave America because basically the wife is saying that, look, I like have royal lineage, and Africa is probably safer than here for us specifically. And then the dad decides to go, and then their building gets blown up and they get trapped in debris, and Aurora is the one that
Yes.
survives. That's the basic rundown of what's the Storm's origin story. Anyway, but back to Kitty Pryde. Yeah, that like she did get better, but they keep trying to use her as the mouthpiece for this thing. And I saw like another thing where she's like, I'm a mutant and I'm also Jewish and I'm also this. And I'm like, I get there's crossover there, but my problem is that like with the X-Men, you're always putting the white, pretty looking mutants up front. All the weirdos get put to the back. Like the only one who's
That's what I
representing the
wanted.
weirdos is Beast, because everybody's talking about we can't go outside, and Beast is like, I'm literally blue.
Yeah,
Like,
no, yeah, that's what I wanted to add. Like
Nigga.
if you put it in every single context, you can see that there's some nuances of privilege even in this X-Men storyline, because we've got, like I said, the like I'll put the LGBT community on blast for a second. Like we've got the people who are very straight passing or heteronormative passing because they look the part. They would, if they didn't tell you that they were, you would never have guessed it in a million years. And then there are those who are, no matter how hard they try, people will spread them from a mile away. And then there are those who are the trans community who are pre and during transition, they are they stick out like a sore thumb, and they're always and more often than not the subject of all matter of hatreds. And then because you, sir, identify as something that's more palatable to society, you think that you have a position, you have the authority to tell others that their suffering doesn't equate to much compared to what you have gone through, when people are clearly going through something far worse, because you will never have that perspective. So Kitty Pride, it brings those ugly feelings out of me more often than not. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying, like, my thing is when you say that they're about the diversity thing, I'm like, dog, like half of these people are pretty, half of these people are
Yeah.
not even half, like most of the main cast is pretty, most of the main cast is white, and most of the main cast, like, I'm just like, none of you have it as bad as that dude who's like a see-through skeleton with a brain and eyeballs. Like he can't go to the
That's the
mall.
worst mutant. That's one of the worst mutants I've seen ever, bro. You see his guts.
No, I'm just saying,
Like,
like,
yo,
bro,
fam.
like Cyclops talking about, oh, my eyes, my eyes, my eyes. I'm like, dog, you can go to the mall. This bro can't even step outside of his
You wear
house.
sunglasses and you can go to the mall. On top of that, this is why Genosha was such an attractive thing for these mutants, because no matter how hard you try and build these bridges, you're never gonna feel safe amongst people who never identify you as a human being.
Mm, very true.
I mean,
With
you know,
that,
again, it
with that
depends.
being
Like,
said,
I mean, we talked about it on the X-Men '97 show, where if they actually did like like if Professor X actually puts like proper integration, it might have worked better. But anyway, we're getting off track.
Kai, Kitty.
Wasn't she also like, wasn't she like one with a gigantic bullet from outer space because she had to like try and stop it from destroying the planet?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I
Then
mean, that
Magneto
happened.
chilled for years, knowing that she can use her as collateral or bait or something, or I don't remember correctly. But there was a whole thing with a
I
bullet.
can't remember.
That
I
sounds like a
remember the
wild
bullet
story.
scenario, but I can't remember exactly what happened. Anyway, like she's a fine character when they write her well, but like she always like also in like one of the Storm things, like she was talking to Storm wildly, and I was just like, you need to sit your little phasing ass down somewhere. Yes, sis. This is Goddess Aurora. You don't talk to her like that. But anyway, Craven.
Yeah,
Craven the Hunter. Cool. Yeah, I say cool.
okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've always
What is
I'm
it?
not.
Is it
I don't
because
know
of
this guy.
Craven's Last Hunt? Or what?
Yeah, that's it. That's kind of that's the only thing kind of saving him, honestly, for me.
Yeah, I
no,
mean, that's just that one storyline.
not gonna lie to you. I loathed Craven. Like as a kid
Yeah, in the
watching
Oh,
cartoon, he
no,
was
no.
hardcore, bro.
Yeah, also
watching
if you watch
him.
Spectacular Spider-Man, he's also pretty funny in that. So
Yeah, in Amazing Spider-Man, the animated series back then, he was such a nuisance, a persistent nuisance. And he came along at Peter Parker's most vulnerable time where the mutation was really taking its toll, or the spider transformation. He had grown 6 arms. He was
side
he
note, I love when Peter Parker goes to the X-Men and it's like, come on, this is your thing. You guys like specialize in mutation, and everybody was like
we kind of don't do that. And then he said, yeah, now what's gonna happen when this thing takes over and I become your problem? And Wolverine was like, I bet I'm gonna respect this kid.
Mhm.
No, I mean, it's kind of just like you're gifted students, mutants. Like this is a mutation, and
An
Professor X was
actual
like,
mutation. Where's Beast? I would like Beast would be the first person to say, fascinating. I'd like to run some tests to see if we can do something about it. No, not Charles. Charles was like, no, we don't do that. I was like, Charles, come on.
he turned into T'Challa in Infinity
We
War.
do
We
not
don't
do
do
that
that here.
here.
We do not do that here.
Anyway, cool. I think cool. We don't have to stay on
Yeah.
him too long.
Yeah.
All right. Whew. Lex Luthor.
I mean, give it like it into the flag.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Whoa!
Get
Whoa!
You're
him.
gonna chill.
Chill! Chill! Damn it! Whoa!
Look at Extrodon trying to save his channel.
Held together
Forget
by
about
duct tape
it.
at this point.
Hey man, who knows? Maybe 10 years from now I'll be running for president. I don't want people to be coming here like going through like our
Oh, please,
billion.
if there's anything
Muna, you will
we've,
not make it.
if there's anything
You've
we've
already
learned,
ruined your campaign. It's
if
not
there's
going to
anything
happen.
we've learned, it doesn't matter. You'll make it just fine, Extra. Just keep lying.
Okay,
Wow.
let's move on. Lex Luthor. All right. Awesome. I think.
I think it's
Look,
badass.
Badass. No. I'm not a big fan of Superman. I'm not a big fan of the Superman world. There's a lot of things that I have an issue with, but for his influence alone, you kind of have to give him awesome.
look, I'm gonna. God damn you, Lex, for me having to say this.
Okay, wait. Let me not be objective. Let me be subjective. Yeah,
Yeah.
badass.
Look, okay, the fact that I hate that I have to say this breaks my heart, but guys, we need to put him on S tier. I can't believe I said this out
There's
loud.
I see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
because look, for our arguments for where Batman has a Joker, Superman has always had a Lex. and Lex manages to hurt Superman in ways that he can never recover because
But
Lex is not the
that's the thing where Superman starts to lose me as a character. But we'll
yeah.
get to Superman when I talk about
No,
Superman.
here's the thing I wanted to argue about with regards to Lex. Lex hurts Superman in ways that his fists can't solve. And that's the
Sometimes.
Kind of like the Joker versus Batman type
yeah.
thing.
Because look, hand-to-hand combat, there's no way Joker's beating Batman anyway, in any situation. No matter how hard you try, look at it. But he's the type of villain that even if you knock him down and punch his face to a ballet pulse, the damage is done.
It's done.
And the Joker
Psychologically
knows,
screwed.
and Joker
Jason
knows
Todd
it.
is dead.
Yeah.
Batgirl is paralyzed. What can you do? Yeah, sure, you can beat me up, but it's done.
Yeah, even in the movies, like, yeah, you can beat me, but Harvey Dent is broken now. He's now my agent of chaos. We see that happening over and over again, and the same thing applies to Lex. Lex is a type of character where it's like his criminal empires, his machinations, his all these things. Yes, Superman manages to undermine them when Lex is trying to be a criminal. But when Lex focuses on trying to discredit Superman, 10 out of 10 times he manages to succeed because everybody, no matter how powerful Superman is, he's still a big ass alien from outer space, and everybody has a justified cause to be skeptical of him. And that's what Lex Luthor highlights
and then
every single time.
and then until Lex contradicts himself and then goes and gets God powers himself that allows him to be able to destroy the planet, and then it's just like, Lex, I thought you said
that's the thing. Lex he's the biggest hypocrite because what is a capitalist if not a hypocrite incarnate?
All right, so are we saying S tier, gents? I don't mind. I mean, for me, I don't see why he's Superman's main foil because I'm just like, if I was Superman, I would just X-ray scan for Lex Luthor like 24/7. I can do it all the time anyway.
Look, and don't get me wrong. Superman has done things, petty ass things to Lex that you cannot believe. Do you know that Superman cost Lex Luthor $1 billion?
Well, there's also the fact that he's responsible for his baldness originally.
Yeah. Do you know how he cost him $1 billion? There was a race. There was a race between the Flash and Superman, and it's like a worldwide race and everything for charity. And Lex, watching this thing from his big supervillain tier motif thing, like he said, no, if Superman wins this, I'll pay $1 billion to charity. And Superman was like, I bet.
Well, I think he just told Flash that basically Lex Luthor will donate $1 billion, and Flash was like, all right, I'll lose. It's fine.
Because Superman could hear this conversation. I was like, what?
We'll talk. I'll list my problems with Superman when we get to him. But anyway.
Okay, so
Loki,
God of Mischief.
he's badass.
Look, I'll give him badass one for his portrayal in the MCU is what gave MCU its start from the beginning. The whole Avengers.
Also, let's be honest. I think there's a bit of a major improvement since the MCU with Loki.
I don't know, because the problem is that now he's too popular for them to kill him. So now he's in this weird anti-hero thing, and then they tried to make him an anti-hero in the comic books, and then it started clashing with who he's supposed to be as a character. So that's why he's kind of badass for me, because I think his original stuff is much like his beef with Odin is actually legitimate. Like that's why Thor can't actually bring himself to like deal with Loki, because he knows Loki has a point when it comes to Odin.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I was actually referring to the like the first appearances of the MCU, but yeah, your basically like your conclusion of what happened to his character and how it affected the comics. Yeah, that didn't turn out so good.
Furthermore, I just wanted to add in Earth's Mightiest Heroes, he has like the perfect season 1 super villain from behind the veil. Perfect portrayal of Loki.
Yeah,
perfect.
I'm
Because
saying, like, Because Tom Hiddleston is good looking and
Yeah.
everybody likes to see him smile. Now Loki is chained forever. But anyway,
But
next person.
I just wanted to add to that. Like in the Earth's Mightiest Heroes portrayal of Loki, 10 out of 10. They should have just stick to him. He's the ultimate. He's an evil that can go out of control beyond him, beyond himself. Even he can be his own biggest weakness because of his jealousy and his madness. Anyway, continue. Who's
All
next?
right. Mad Hatter? How did Mad Hatter make the list and Shang-Chi was not here?
Who's that? Never heard of him.
I think we've got our first sewage water.
No objections from me.
His big thing is to kidnap blonde women and make them be Alice in Wonderland and take them to the Wonderland. That's like
Yeah,
his big thing.
these are some of the rogues gallery from Batman that we don't really like talking about. Like some of these villains are like,
How did Mad Hatter make this list? Anyway.
Yeah.
Next one, Magneto.
S.
Yeah.
Look,
What?
I was about to pull up the biggest argument for my life, and someone was gonna say otherwise. Like, not on my watch. Not on my watch.
He's cool, man. He's not badass.
Who?
He's cool.
Like,
He's not S tier.
Magneto?
If today proved anything,
Okay, but let me list one issue that I have with Magneto.
Yes.
I want to list one issue that I have with Magneto. Magneto himself is not consistent. That's the
True.
one thing I don't like about this guy, is that always when
But it goes back to the writing, bro.
yeah, I mean, it does go back to the writing, but it's like this thing of, okay, you're about mutants, but you're trying to kill the X-Men. You're confusing me. Because if it's about the mutants or whatever, why would you actively be trying to kill mutants who are not even actively trying to kill you, by the way?
Wait,
The X-Men are-
wait. Am I wrong to think that is Magneto trying to kill the mutants, or do they just usually get out of his way? Like, in his way.
He's actively attacked the mansion. Like, he rolled up at at the funeral for for Colossus' sister, and he declares like, "You join me or you die." And then there was Asteroid M, where he was going to shatter the planet or whatever the case was. And I'm like, bro, there's thousands of mutants on there. Like, you didn't get
Yeah, but
everybody.
with Asteroid M, it was based on a series of things that happened before in the past. It was a continuity thing, was it not?
Something like that, I guess.
It's not like he just woke up one day. It's not like he just woke up one day and chose violence and that would be.
But he does that a lot, dude.
Yeah. Also, look at what happened in X-Men 97. Look.
Yeah, like basically what I'm trying to say is usually when it comes to Magneto and the mutants, most of the time, I'm not saying you're wrong. Most of the time, he is reactive towards something that they did to him.
Yeah, he's the embodiment of take things too far.
I'm like, X-Men 97, perfect example. That whole enough.
Enough.
How does he know he didn't kill mutants in that
I'm
thing?
pretty sure he did.
Yeah, I probably did.
Ugh.
There are mutants on those planes that fell out of the sky.
But he was reacting to something.
There's a comic book panel where the Red Skull basically dresses down Magneto's philosophy, and even Magneto was like, "Damn, I still gotta kill you, but damn."
What was it? Falcon who was talking about Zim was like, he's a bit out of line, but he's got a point. Like, you know what I mean?
No, because like that was the thing. It was like, you keep saying that it's about protecting the mutants, but you're preaching mutant supremacy. Like, you believe mutants are the next evolutionary step, and you believe that they are the next thing ever, and that humans are obsolete. How is that so different from me and my Nazism? And I was like,
the thing about Charles and Eric is that their philosophies make sense, but they're also flawed at the same time.
Both of them, yes.
Yeah.
And I just gotta say something very controversial. I'm so sorry, Mr. Extrosion.
No, you don't have to apologize.
Yeah, but given the results of today's elections, you can see why everybody said Magneto was right. There, I said it.
But I told you this 24 hours before if votes even happened, what was going to happen.
It doesn't.
happened.
It doesn't. Well, it still doesn't mean that Magneto is wrong. Like I said, Magneto was right the whole time. You guys been saying that, and yes, Charles was also right, but still.
Anyway, moving
Magneto's
on.
Right.
Martian Manhunter.
Ah,
Hey, Zooks, are you still there?
God. Zooks fell into the abyss.
Oh, ish.
Ooh. Azula just gate crashed his house. Ding 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 ding. Hello, brother. Tell me settle things once and for all.
I hear you're rating superheroes, brother. Anyway.
Why am I not in the list? Am I not a hero, brother? Azula, you're crazy.
A hero to the empire. All right. Anyway, moving on. So Martian Manhunter. Oof, yeah, this is one character that has.
For me personally, is as for me, bro.
And
Jones.
I think his
John
writing
Jones
let
for
him
me
down,
is
man.
S.
For what?
He's cool and then he's not cool again. Like,
Look, let me put this into this context. That I hate his portrayals more often than not, because he gets nerfed so bitterly because his strength was comparable to Superman.
Every time, bro.
His strength
every time he gets nerfed. Every single
and it
time.
irritates me. Even in his portrayals, his combat choices, like, man, you can phase through blasters. Why did you let this man shoot you? Why are you unconscious on the ground, Martian Manhunter? This is not supposed to be. This is not supposed to be possible. You can read minds.
Then Zack Snyder said that, yeah, Brad's in the military, but he's not gonna help against the giant monsters.
Like when he did that, oh my god! When I saw that in the movie, I almost pressed a hole through the screen. Like, you cannot possibly be a Martian Manhunter. So I tell you,
you're gonna watch Zod destroy the world.
No. You're gonna watch Doomsday. Yeah, you're gonna watch Doomsday do it as well. And then you're gonna pop up at the end after they fought the big bad Darkseid and be like, "Great job, Batman. Your parents are proud of you. Peace out."
What the hell?
I read some of his comic books. I like some of his comic book stuff, but I don't know enough about the character. I know that he's been underrepresented, but I don't know enough about the character. So if you guys want to say, I feel like we'd have to compromise and say badass.
I'd give him Donkey, but it's fine.
No,
Donkey. You can't give him
Donkey.
We need. Look, his comic book portrayal, yeah, good, whatever, wonderful work. But the egregiousness that they've done on his live performance, for me, would have not been down to Donkey. So I know I'm the minority here. But
if we have to do that, we'd have to apply that rule to the Hulk, and you know that's not fair.
Okay, fine. I'll just, so long as you all know my opinion.
Mr. Fantastic.
Oh God, here's another
Mr.
one.
Fantastic, Mr. Bombastic.
Anyway.
I must stretch your hands.
Look, okay. I'd give him cool. I most probably also might argue for badass, but wait, not for the fact that
I'd argue for awesome.
Wait, not for the fact that the appellos of him slapping is not out of Susan's door. I don't know why they went to that direction.
Yeah, all right. To give you some context, on why it happened. Basically, Sue was possessed by an evil spirit of some sort, and again, not the solution I would choose. But Reed's thing is that if he's more negative to her, the negative and the negative will make a positive, I guess.
Okay.
So and then he decided that if he acts mean to Sue and like backhands her and whatever, it will set her straight, which is weird.
Look, not before horrible writing or whatever. For me, I grew up watching the cartoon with Herbie. The Human Torch was not in there at Tebello and Zuko. I'm sure you guys remember this. The reason I'm called Mr. Extraordinary is because of Mr. Fantastic. Like, this guy for me is one of my favorite superheroes in all of comics.
When he's brilliantly written, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Also, they like to do this thing with him where he has an he has an ego. Okay, T'Challa is a character that doesn't have an ego, not necessarily. He's very practical and he's very straightforward in what he has to do, but he doesn't really have an ego about it. Like, for example, if he knows he needs help, he'll go ask.
Yeah.
Richards is a person where he has an ego like Doom, but it's not so pronounced, and he'll only start asking for help when things are going sideways.
Yes.
So it's a thing where he's a brilliant genius, but his tunnel vision, because he has the same type of tunnel vision as Doom, I think that's why they play off of each other so well. Where he has the same tunnel vision as Doom, is kind of, that's where his flaws kind of lie. Like, he's a nice guy.
I think there is even Stark is slightly like that, slightly though, but he is a bit
No. Stark's thing is, like, the thing is, Reed, his ego is rooted in his curiosity.
Right.
Stark's ego is rooted in his boisterousness. That's why he's always making bigger and badder weapons.
Yeah.
Because Stark has a loud personality, whereas Reed, he's like a quiet, but he wants to be first for the sake of being first, not to tell anybody that he was first.
Yeah.
Just for himself that he knows.
That's why Doom and Stark will always be. Look, you guys think that Charles and Magneto have got history. It's nothing compared to the love-hate boner that both Reed and Richards have Reed and Doom have for each other. Oh God.
No, I think it's more one way, because Reed actually, deep down, he wants to help Victor.
Yeah.
Doom blames everything that's gone wrong in his life on Richards. Everything. If I was Richards, I'd be like, dog, you own a country. I'm pretty sure this worked out really well for you, Richards. It's like, I own a building.
There's a
going back to what Buckmeister was saying though about Reed wanting to be first. Even in the first issue of the first ever comic of the Fantastic Four, the reason they went out in space is because they wanted to beat the Russians.
Yes.
Like, and it was Reed that was adamant about this. Like, no, let's go. Like, we need to make sure that we beat the Russians.
Like, that's why they
Sue is the one that was convincing. Yes, because Sue was the one that was convincing Ben Grimm, because Ben Grimm was like, guys, we're not even ready. This thing is, guys, this is not the right time, because I think the asteroids are gonna, the debris out of space is probably gonna mess up this ship. But somehow they managed to convince him, and then they went and
now he's a rock.
He's a rock.
I'm sorry, Ben. If I was
No, Ben has thrown hands with Mr. Fantastic over being a pile of rocks, but then also he got cured and then he went back to being a pile of rocks, so they can cure him whenever.
Yeah. And even at the time he was engaged, so his fiance left him. It was a mess, dog.
Well, at least he gets to say it's clobbering time. And he's married to Alicia, and Alicia is like fine as hell, so it doesn't matter. The only thing I want to know is, like, and I know it's a weird thing to think about, but it's just like, how does that work? Because you're a pile of rocks. Wouldn't you just like crush her when you're in bed?
Okay, thank you. I thought I was the only one who was thinking that. Thank you.
That's unless you've got maneuvering styles of sorts, like, hey, Ben Grimm, you surgeon.
Yeah.
He's a Wu-Tang Killer V on the swarm. But anyway.
Oh God. Okay, delete these images immediately. Be gone from me, foul demon.
Anyway, I would say awesome. I'd almost put S tier because the thing is, Reed, one thing that puts him over Victor is that he knows when he's in over his head.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, now I want to bring Lord of the Rings. The biggest difference between Morgoth and Aule is the level of humility.
So are we saying awesome or are we saying S tier?
I think I'd give him. I'd give him S tier because
personally I would say S. Because his mind is.
I'd put him on S.
I'll put him on S, and for one reason alone is like without him we wouldn't even have a Marvel.
Yeah. There's also
fair
that.
enough.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right,
So
next, Freeze. Victor Freeze.
An interesting character of note.
Badass.
A
is that
genius.
is he the same Victor Fries that to the Parliament the Barbarian came from?
You can see my heart is cold from
Ding
the
ding ding ding
ice.
ding 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 ding. Okay.
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
Look, I'm gonna
Hey,
just
bro,
say
that impression is spot on, dog.
okay. Hey, jeez. Anyway,
Die, die,
I'm
Batman.
I'm gonna say it. What did you say now? My train of thought was straight to the hills. Oh, okay, yeah. His portrayal in Justice Gods Among Us, also quite an S-tier character. There are many characters that with ice powers in that game. Heck, even Sub-Zero appears, but each character is so nuanced that you can believe their own backstory. If you get sucked into that world, and that's a very good portrayal for me. That's one of the reasons that I got to love Freeze, because I only knew him from that movie we shall not mention, and a few episodes of a
Everybody,
certain
chill. Sorry, that's my last one.
and a few episodes of the Batman series. So I really
No, he's
didn't.
amazing. He's amazing in the animated series.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's where they changed him,
Mm.
because the thing about Freeze is that he's a villain out of necessity because of his, like, until they retconned his wife, which was one of the dumbest retcons. I did not like that retcon. But anyway,
Yeah.
the whole
What
idea that
what did they
he's
do to Nora now?
ah apparently she, in one continuity, she got out the ice, and but she had like an evil gene implanted in her or something, so she becomes female Mr. Freeze, and
Wow.
she's so evil that even Freeze is kind of like, this is not maybe
You know,
Batman. Help.
Batman.
So there's that, which is kind of an interesting idea, but I don't like it anyway. And then there's also the other version where apparently it's just a woman that he's secretly obsessed with, that he believes is his wife, but is not his wife. And it was just like, that sucks.
Okay.
So anyway, no, I'm saying badass. He would be cool, but he's not, he's too cool for cool.
He is
Now,
definitely one of the best villains in Batman's rogues.
yeah,
Yeah, and also he's like legitimately he's one of the villains that Batman actually feels like crazy sympathy for.
yeah,
Because
because
also remember, he got screwed by
Yeah,
a company.
him and Harvey Dent.
Because
Him
he
and
got
Harvey
screwed
Dent.
by, yeah, I think he got screwed by a company, and that's how he became Freeze.
yeah. So
Did you
yeah,
guys watch the episode in Batman Beyond where he comes back?
Yeah, I saw some of that. Yeah,
That was amazing, man. Amazing,
yeah.
truly.
All
all right.
right, Susan Storm.
Almost another Jean Grey type of character, to be honest, based on what we were saying. Initially, she was just a damsel in distress, barely did
Yeah, but
anything
like
in the
when we get to the later comic book, she is badass.
Yeah, she is.
Like
She is.
there's one interaction she has with I think his name is Wizard. He's like a dude who wears a lot of purple or
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, the smart one, the one who thinks the smart shape. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, basically, I can open you up from the inside. I can literally see your heart
Mm.
beating. Like, you kidnapped me, you tortured me, and you threatened my family. Like, you don't understand who you're dealing with. And
Exactly.
that dude like passes out from how scared he was. She's also the strongest member of the Fantastic Four. Like,
Fight me on that.
she could solo all four of them.
Check what I
Here's the
do.
thing that I've noticed. Here's the thing that I've noticed about Marvel writers, which I think is one of the uh, greatest decisions that they ever made. Yes, initially they didn't really know what to do with some of these female characters when Stan Lee and Jack Kirby specifically, because I don't know what was going on with those guys. But the power sets that they gave these characters ultimately made them one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel universe. Jean Grey and Sue Storm. they're not necessarily hand-to-hand combatants or whatever, but the powers that they have, when you really think about them, you realize that they are very powerful.
True.
I want to put her in awesome at least. I like
I
Sue
agree.
Storm a lot.
Yeah, I agree. Man.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, I have no issues with it.
All right.
I mean,
Oh,
there's a reason
Zuko,
Namor
you
Namor wants to
defeated
clap
Azula
those
and you're back
cheeks.
online. Nice.
Hey, bro, like my internet's been horrid, bro.
Oh, we thought Azula decided to join in.
Yeah, so I'm saying you redirected the lightning and now you're back online. Great.
Hey, Ntanga,
Carol
I'm
Carol Danvers. Woo, Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel now, but look, in the comic books, yikes. She was kind of cool, and then she takes a hard left, and things go sideways, and then we get Civil War Part 2, and good God.
I hear the reviews that thing, the bad reviews that comic gets. Yo, it's
Munna,
crazy.
the ending sucks. The reason for the fighting sucks. Like, like Tony Stark is talking so reasonably in this thing. Like, if Carol Danvers just sat for 2 seconds and spoke to Tony Stark, there would be no beef. But like, they just had to keep forcing that conflict. Good God. And then also, like in her own comic books, she was like, like they put her on the Ultimates. And the thing that I did not like about the Ultimates is that one, she's trying to tell T'Challa what to do, and I'm like, you, army woman,
The audacity.
you try to tell the king of the most advanced nation how to strategize. That's what we're doing now.
Like I said, the first thing T'Challa noticed was the audacity.
It's
the
like, yeah,
gumption.
you
The
can fly,
balls.
you can fly in space, but like, don't think you can come and dictate to me how to
Please,
run
I
my.
am.
No, please.
No, please. Even if you can fly in space, I'm like a galactic emperor. Do you know I own planets?
Anyway, she's cool now. Like they're doing stuff with her in the Avengers, which is kind of nice. And I mean, the movies did not help.
At
Like
all.
sorry, Brie Larson, but they beat the character out of you. Like if you watch the Captain Marvel, like she starts off as a person, and the script just whoops the personality out of her. The script is like,
As the
stop
movie
smiling, stop
as the
laughing,
movie
stop
continues,
thinking, stop doing things with your face. Make sure your face is just you stop making expressions. You making an expression. I told you no more expressions. By the end of the movie, she's just like, and yes, I am ready to take on the world. It's like, what the hell happened to you? There was a person in there. It's
That
a
was one of
robot.
the worst. That was one of the worst decisions that they make. You have the first female superhero on film, and you're trying your best to make her stoic.
you know.
Yeah,
Nice job.
yeah.
Nice job.
They beat the personality out of her. I was like, shame. Because she starts off cool in the movie. Like she was like, when she's on that scroll ship, I was like, oh, this could be fun. And then the movie says, oh, you want to have fun? That's not what we're here for.
You know, we don't do that here. Men having fun with powers. We don't do that here. Don't be silly.
I'm gonna say cool. She's not donkey. There's something going on, but like they didn't do it
No,
great.
she's definitely not donkey.
No.
All right, I think we got two more, and then we'll pick this up next week.
Okay.
Mystique.
Oh, here we go.
Uh, yeah. She's the whole LGBTQ spectrum, apparently. So
Exactly. She's a dad.
she's been a dad, she's been a mom, she's
Yes.
been with men, she's been with women. She covers the whole thing.
Then she adopts Rogue, and she is Nightcrawler's mom.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
She's both Nightcrawler's mom and dad.
Do we say she or do we say they? I don't know.
Is she a they? Oh, okay, that sounds even wrong. Should I? I thought like that commentator. Why are you gay?
Why are you trans?
So should I call you a mister?
Mystic fans, you'll have to tell us, because now I don't know. Me, I'm confused already. I get tripped up when I say the acronym, the LGTBQI. So I don't know.
And I look, guys, I don't
This
have
is,
an.
this is the second time you said the LGTV. What's with you and this LGTV, dog?
Nah, that's Zuko. I'm stealing it from Zuko. That's Zuko. The high
Oh,
def.
Zuko.
My one is when he says LGTV, I says the high definition 4K ultra quality community.
Life's good, huh, Zuko? Life's good, buddy.
Yeah. The amount of fines I have to pay for each time I have a podcast with you from the council members.
I'm complimenting.
I'm single-handedly keeping the council members' economy alive thanks to you guys.
No, I think they will let this one slide. I think
I
they're
call them
not
the
happy
high
based on
quality
what
ultra
happened
definition,
today.
Chief.
So it's
Huh?
fine. I think
How is that?
they'll
How is that
let
not a
this
good
one
thing?
slide.
Yeah, they're
How's
not
that-
paying attention. Oh no, they're not paying attention to me at all today. Everything has gone wrong.
Exactly. My point exactly. That's what I'm saying. They have more pressing issues to talk about. This is not
He's
important.
supposed to be at the council meeting.
Oh God. Anyway,
Why do you think your network is so crappy today out of all days that you've ever recorded with us?
Find him and get him on the system now.
I will find him. I will find him, Laura. I will find him. Anyway. Okay.
Oh.
For sake of conversation, I'm gonna stick to she. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm sorry.
Let's just look.
Moving
Let's look at. Let me look it up quickly. Mystique's pronouns.
Okay,
It's
while
not that hard.
Tebelo finds that, how do we rate Mystique?
Ding, ding, ding. Look, I loved her. One of the best portrayals
I honestly don't care about Mystic.
one of my best portrayals is her performance in X-Men 2. That's beautiful scene when she kicks everybody's ass and then slides down like giving everybody the finger. Chef's kiss.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Mystique and Magneto don't really know each other in the comic books. Like she's
True.
never been a henchman of his. I don't think she's ever been
I'm
part of
glad
the.
I'm glad you said it because that should be common sense to a lot of people, but unfortunately it's not, thanks to the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then-
it's never been a thing. So
Okay.
she
To answer your question,
yeah.
unless she's in disguise, she exclusively uses female pronouns.
Oh, okay. So
Hmm.
there you go. Blame Google. I ain't do nothing.
She her. Unless she's
Okay.
trying to become a dad, she's trying to have a baby, so she impregnates her wife.
Okay, that's Google
Yeah?
now.
What? That's exactly what happened. It's canon.
Yeah, ne?
Yeah.
He turned into a man and grew man parts that actually work. So
Yeah, ne?
imagine that with your minds. Look into that, like boobs and sausages at the same time.
I think I'm okay. I think I'm good. Okay,
It
so
it
I
reminds
think
me of that scene in that anime where the guy was like, I feel something hard poking me. And then the Saki was like, that's because something is.
oh no. Oh, woo. Hey, you big woo. Okay. Hey, woo.
Buckmaster can't even construct a sentence right now.
Yo. Puma Demon. But anyway. I'd say cool. She is cool.
Yeah.
She also had a thing with Wolverine, apparently, when
Oh.
she's still doing her stuff. So
And also, X-Men Legends 2,
Wolverine
her characterization there,
Yo,
her appearance in the opening sequence, Chef's Kiss.
yeah.
Go
Alright.
on, amuse yourselves. And Magneto just watching that. He's
Okay, I think we can fit two more because what's this Nebula? I don't know much about her outside of her being Thanos' daughter, and that she killed him in the comic books apparently with the gauntlet.
Yes, eventually.
That's all I know about her.
She killed him, got the gauntlet, and it was a whole thing. I think Ed
Yes.
Morlock got involved, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah. Doesn't she let it go because like she is technically a good person?
Yeah, I think she
Eventually.
does redeem herself, like in the thing, if I
Mm.
remember correctly.
So I guess we can say cool.
Yeah.
I could give her cool.
All right. Last one for today then. Nick Fury, original Nick
Ooh.
Fury. Yeah, that's right, everybody.
Nick Fury was
is not
white.
actually black. Well, another technicality in the original Ultimate Universe, the original, it's called the 1610. That's
Yeah.
with Ultimate Spider-Man. That's where Black Nick Fury originates from, because the artist was a huge fan of Samuel L. Jackson. So he decided to make Nick Fury Samuel L. Jackson. And then Samuel L. Jackson was reading that and he was like, "Who told you, motherfuckers, that you could use my likeness?" And Marvel was like, "Oh, chill, chill, chill. Here's 20 Marvel movies."
You know?
Yeah, but now they made him his dad. I'm like, oh my God. Like, and then when he sees him, it's like pops. I'm like, okay, so your dad has an eye
Nick
patch
Fury
on his
Jr.
left eye, and you also have an eye patch on your left eye, and you both were head of Shield.
Yes.
And was it inherited?
Yes.
And you guys also dealt with the Maria Hill? What's going on here?
a
Like,
hereditary case of eye patch syndrome.
yeah, it's kind of like look and Anakin, right? Like,
Yes.
you
Yeah,
lose
no,
your
no,
hand,
he
I'm
was,
also gonna
he
lose
was,
my hand.
yeah, no. Nick Fury Jr. came out the womb with the eye patch, Chief. It was predestined.
Yes. He is your son. Why? Look at that eye patch. I
Nick
didn't
Fury
think I
didn't
could
even
get.
need a maternity test. As soon as he saw the eye patch, he was like, "Ah."
That's my boy.
Um, Nick Fury. This version of Nick Fury, which honestly, I wish they made Samuel L. Jackson Gabe Jones, which is another character in the Howling Commandos. I think that would have been great, but nobody knows about Gabe Jones, unfortunately. So,
Who's
but
that?
anyway, one of
I
the
have no
Howling
idea.
Commandos. He's the only black dude on the Howling Commandos.
No,
He used to.
I was just saying to confirm your theory.
Oh, wait, who?
Yeah.
Who?
Fun
No, wait.
fun fact.
Give me the name. Give me the
Gabe
name.
Jones. Gabe Jones.
Are you talking about the guy who was blowing a horn in the comics? He was played by
No.
Derek Luke, Captain America.
No. In the comics, he's the black dude in the Howling Commandos. If you read a miniseries called Flag of Our Fathers, he basically saves T'Chaka's life when T'Chaka was a child.
Wait, what are the Howling Commandos? Is it those guys that were with Captain America in the first Avenger?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy was played by Derek Luke, and he was blowing his horn, like a horn of sorts in the comics. Well, the old comics. Like he
No,
had a horn, bro.
it must have been. Sorry, I just need to check this out. Gabe Jones, MCU. Who was he?
Yeah, it's played by Derek Luke in
Wasn't he French
first,
in that
first
movie?
Avenger.
No, he
No.
spoke French.
Oh, okay.
He took German, but then he switched to French because the ladies were prettier.
Right. Now
And
Right.
just say Gabe Jones comic, you'll see the horn thing I'm telling you about.
okay.
I really wonder what happened to Derek Luke.
He died of old age, I hope.
Anyway, I kind of wish that he was this guy and that they gave him the Infinity, syndrome. Gave him the Infinity thing, and then he ran Shield in like Fury's place or something. Oh, there you go. There's the horn. Oh, there's the horn
Yeah.
twice. There's the horn again. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a
Blow
cool
your
character.
horn.
He was a cool character. I just wish they used him more, and like I wish they made him like take over Shield at some stage or something.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Anywho, back to it. I would say this guy is badass. No, cool.
Mm,
Okay, badass. Okay, we can go badass.
badass.
I'll give him badass because there was a scene, or rather, it was a comics where he was literally threatening Mystique, and Mystique was pissing herself. Because there was a time where Mystique was an agent of Shield.
Yeah.
Of
I mean,
course.
also there was the Secret Wars where he basically wiped Wolverine's memory to do some. I forgot what it was. Yo.
No, it's Fury. Let's not get things straight. In the comics, and most probably in a bit of the movies, Fury is not necessarily a good guy.
Yeah, he's kind of an any means necessary type of guy.
Yeah,
So
he's the get things done guy.
yeah. Like that's why him and Captain America always have like they clash heads a lot because like Captain America's about the right way and Nick Fury's about the most efficient way.
Yeah.
So there's that. All right, I guess that's it. I guess we can call that the list for today. We'll probably
Yeah.
pick this up again next week. List is shaping up pretty nice. I'm not too mad at any of the decisions that we've made here. So
Yeah.
I guess it's up to the peoples.
Somebody's gonna find this video and then it's gonna find me defending Lex Luthor and is gonna use it to blackmail me. I can just
Ah.
see it. These are the councils gonna get the rest of my billions.
if that's the clip they're gonna use against you, then they're not searching hard enough. Like
Oh, there's
this is light work.
oh god. Yeah, if they can go find those filler episodes. Anywho. So so definitely I think we gotta leave this up to you people of the Extraordinverse and people on the YouTube. How are you feeling about this list? Have you been watching the other videos of this list? Comment down below and let your boys know. Holla at your boys. Talk to your boys.
Work with your boys.
Holla back.
Holla back.
Holla back,
ain't no hello back, girl. I don't know why I did
Meet
that.
us halfway.
Yes. So talk to us. Let us know how you're feeling about this list. Let us know if you disagree with anything that we're saying. Jean Grey fans, I know you're gonna phoenix me by my door. Phoenix is gonna rise from the ashes just to come talk.
Just find your house starting to float.
Hey,
And you see
but I'm saying don't faint afterwards, because that's gonna annoy me. Don't pick up my house and then
no, I'm just saying you see the original the Dark Phoenix from the X-Men 3 movies, the only good characterization of the movie in the entire movie. But anyway.
Yeah. Then I'll need to fetch Wolverine and his indestructible underwear. That was something that always bothered me about that scene. I was like, his underwear stayed on. Is it also indestructible?
No, she was being considered. She was being the Phoenix. The Phoenix was being considerate because I know she knows if she took off those
PG-13 movie.
No, if she took off those clothes, Jean Grey would take over.
Oh,
like shoot! Who? God damn! No, wait. Oh wow!
We're supposed to be evil now. It's like, oh wait.
Logan, it's huge.
Is that your seventh?
That's what she said.
I didn't know Wolverines had tails that big.
Is it also made of adamantium?
Like, what the hell's going on? You stop the Phoenix? A girl needs to know. Anyway.
All of a sudden, like, what's this Cyclops rematerializes himself from wherever Jean Grey sent him?
He
opens a portal with his eyes. Like, that's where he discovers his eye portal power. Oh,
yes.
No, you don't.
Oh, no, you don't. She's mine. Anyway, okay.
Okay. But anyway, I want to say thank you so much for getting to this point in the video. If you're at this point in the video, thank you so much. You are spectacular. Please make sure to check the links in the description down below to follow all of us that are on this panel. Make sure to go check out the other videos on this channel. Stay tuned because we're going to be doing more of the tier list. And once we're through with this tier list, we got some other fire content that is coming to you very, very soon. Okay? But at this point in time, all of us for now have to be out. So we'll see you all in other videos because we got to be out for now. All right? Peace.
Peace.